This is our COVID Roundup and CDC update for November 8th, 2024. As a quick refresher, starting November 1st, 2024, hospitals are now mandated to report COVID hospitalizations, where they're required to report the number of hospital beds, the capacity that they currently have, confirmed infections of respiratory illnesses like COVID, influenza, and RSV, in addition to recording limited patient demographic information like age. As of this reporting period on November 8th, a week after this took effect, I have not seen this data yet reported, meaning that 1, it could be buried in the website somewhere where it isn't easily accessible, or 2, they simply haven't aggregated the data yet and reported it on the site. I believe that the second option is likely to be the case, as we currently have no information regarding the reporting frequency, so this will definitely be something to watch. My next concern on the website is that there has been pretty consistently on about 150 facilities that have not been reporting data, so I believe there's a non-publicized downsizing of wastewater facilities currently happening. But for the wastewater facilities that are reporting, they're currently reporting from dark blue to light blue, which means that they're at low to moderate levels. This would be low to moderate levels of COVID in the wastewater. And then for our COVID variant tracker, we're seeing two major things. The first being that KP3.1.1, which has been dominating our COVID variants for a while, is starting to work its way out, while on the other hand, XEC, which is this green right below it, is expanding rapidly, making XEC definitely the one that's going to be the driver of our winter COVID wave, at least for the interim, where XEC has jumped up to about 28% of all COVID variants in proportion, and we see a nearly identical trend when we look over to Canada, where this is Canada's epidemiologic tracker for COVID variants, where KP3.1.1, this dark blue, has been working its way out, now making up about 42% of all variants, while XEC, which is this dark gray, has been rapidly growing week by week, making up about 30% of all variants in proportion in Canada. Next, looking over to Raj's COVID variant tracker, it's always good when all the data agrees with itself, where there have been marked decreases in the KP2 family, the KP3 family, the LB1 family, and the MC clade, with XEC being the only one that's making major gains, and here that is blown up for better visibility. Next, moving on to the New York State COVID wastewater map, I am concerned that something might be happening with the wastewater program in New York State, as their last reporting period was on October 24th, which at this point was over 2 weeks ago. That's a huge delay in their reporting, when typically they update their map 1 to 2 times a week. We'll have to wait and see to see what this delay has been. Finally, looking over to wastewater scan and the 28 reporting wastewater facilities in California, we're in the process of one of the slowest rebounds I've ever seen in the data, where you're starting to see that parabolic curve where it's decreasing, it hit a low, and now it's heading right back up again. And we're also seeing a similar thing for the 148 reporting wastewater facilities to wastewater scan throughout the US, where the data has decreased, has hit sort of an inflection point, and looks to be heading right back up again, but again at a pretty slow rate of turnaround.